Hello, hello. Hey, hummingbird. Oh, you're driving. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. Hopefully. Hold on. Come on. So, yeah, hopefully a quick one. Good afternoon. I was gonna say morning, but I think it's fuck. Hold on. I think we're a little past morning right now. It's a little past morning. Hold on a second. I gotta turn my fan on outside. It's really fucking hot out. Good morning. I just put lotion on my hands. Hold on a second. Put the lotion in the basket. So, dude, as I do many days of the week, I pop onto YouTube, look at my comment section, or my notifications rather. Oh my God, get away from me, you fucking bee. Why is there a bee following me? Could you go away? Thanks. Pop over to see my notifications, see what's going on. And it's not even 10 a.m. here. I know. The bullshit just never stops. Anyway, and I come across this comment. And this is just a good example of Laura's followers and how they have these weird temper tantrums. It's fucking bizarre, man. It is fucking bizarre. I'm going to show you guys. So hold on a second here. Yeah. Let me pull this up. They have these weird temper tantrums. And I just can't understand it because I don't know. I just never seen anything. This is grown-ass adults, mind you, okay? And they have these weird temper tantrums out of nowhere. So this was under, I don't even know which video. Hold on, let me see if I can figure that out. I believe it was one of Detective Babe's videos because I had, hold on a second. Let me see which video it's under, just so you guys, yeah. It's under Detective Babe's video. And the original comment, it says, quote, I'm quoting Laura, "If I say that you're a loser, I must be a loser. Make that make sense." That's my comment right there. That was it. That was all I said. If I say that you're a loser, I must be a loser. Make that make sense. That was her words. That she oh shit. Yeah. So Detective Babe writes laughing my ass off, and then we got D LaPlante coming. Now D LaPlante used to follow me for a while, and I was always nothing but nice to D LaPlante here and friendly to her. But for some reason this morning, like many of Laura's subscribers and followers, they always end up showing who they really are with these weird temper tantrums. So let's read it together, okay? So it says, "Makeup mobster, it's normal to fall out with people." And now here we go where the cheap shots are going to start coming in. "I'm sure you have done that with your own family." Well, what makes you think that, D LaPlante? Could it be the fucking series on my channel? I don't know. That's all about that. Yeah, exactly. Talk about a Freudian slip, right? So, like you have expressed here on YouTube, to make friends with people and then that's the wrong then, just letting you know, turn against them and hate on them for the same thing you have defended them on, that makes you weak. Okay. You know what makes you weak, D LaPlante? Following Laura and thinking that she's a victim. Repeating the same things that she repeats all the time because you don't have a mind of your own. That makes you weak. What did I defend her on and then follow her on? I'm just curious, okay? I'm tired of the fighting. She's tired of the fighting, but she's under Ballet Babes, or Detective Babe rather, under her comment section fighting, trying to start a fight, but she's tired of the fighting. I'm just reading this because this is a, hold on, I'm trying to find an outlet, but I can't. All right, never mind. And she's tired of the fighting. So she's here leaving this comment, which is going to start a fight, right? Yeah, Ash, that's where it gets weird. The next sentence. I'm tired of you and Wendy being friends when you used to hate each other. That is so weird. First of all, Wendy and I are cordial with each other, right? We don't talk outside of chats, so are we friendly? Yeah. But like for somebody to actually be my friend, there has to be a relationship there. And we've talked on panels and stuff. Would I consider her a friend now? Yeah. So you're tired. Let me just get this straight. But like, are we friends? No. When was the last time we've spoken? Wendy's not my best friend. No offense, Wendy. But like, we're friends. We're friendly. But we're cordial with each other. But so I just want to understand. So you're tired of people being grown ass adults, right? Making up with one another and putting their differences aside. You're tired of that. So then that means, so wait a second. In this case, because Tiffany and Laura hated each other, Marissa and Laura hated each other, and they're friends now. Why aren't you tired of that? Because they fucking hated each other. I mean, me and Wendy went back and forth. Sure. We got into it. But I mean, those two were at each other's fucking throats, exposing each other's like deepest, darkest secrets and shit. But you're not tired of that. You're only tired of it when it's people you don't like. I just want to make that clear. Okay. Just want to get that clear. Okay. I'm tired of you fighting with Laura. This is so weird. When you used to defend her, you all don't have content. And all right, so here she is repeating Laura's words pretty much, verbatim. You all don't have content and you are using us subs to gain views over hate. You all don't have content. So what Laura's doing? What do you call that, D? I'm just curious. How would you describe what Laura does? What is that? I guess it's not content, right? When she's sitting there, cursing her fucking head off, calling people losers, et cetera, et cetera. How are we using you? That's the other question I have. How is anybody using the subs? Nobody's forcing you to watch. Just like, why are you on, if you're so tired of this, not for nothing, why are you on Detective Babe's channel watching her videos and reading the comments? Because you know that's going to be not in favor of Laura, right? So why would you purposely go over there and then watch her videos and then read the comments if you're tired of all the fighting and all that? It's very strange. Kind of not believing you, D. LaPlante. Not believing you. So anyway, yeah, the content thing is also getting old, okay? Laura keeps using that. She has nothing else to really say in defense of all the people coming after her. So the desperation for content thing is going to come out when this is what she does. The same thing. It's no different. She streams other people. She talks shit about other people. And so I guess she doesn't have content either. I mean, is her Twitch content when she's streaming copyrighted videos and movies? Is that content? What would you like us to do for content? I'm so sick of the content thing. So okay. Not content. Okay. I guess there are lots of subs that fall for this crap of flip-flopping. You mean like how Tracy and Laura are now friends, how Marissa and Laura are now friends, how Tiffany and Laura are now friends, how people that hated Laura just like a month or two ago are now in her chats. Do you mean like that? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you mean, D. LaPlante? That kind of flip-flopping? Because I want to remind you, D. LaPlante, back sometime in, I think, September of last year, Laura made peace with everybody, or tried to, for money. And, that I wouldn't consider that. Do you consider that flip-flopping? Because when she made peace, I remember, a lot of her subscribers being all for it, but I guess not. All right. So flip-flopping. You do realize that Laura yesterday too, Dealer Plan. I just want to point this out. You do realize that yesterday Laura decided to take she decided to take responsibility, which is really noble of her to do. She decided to take responsibility for my channel being demonetized, which, I mean, let's be real, Laura doesn't have that power, but she wants to take responsibility for it, for having her people false flag these channels, mass flag these channels. I'm sorry. And she wanted to take responsibility for that. So, yeah. So I kind of have a right to be a little upset. No? Okay. So she says, it's a shame as an adult, you can't even get a hold as one word of the people you like. What? As an adult, I can't even get a hold of the people I like. Okay. I'm done with this fake drama community. She's done with it, but she's here writing paragraph long comments to me. She's done, but she's here telling me that I'm fake, flip flopper, whatever. But she's done. It's embarrassing I ever liked you at all. She's embarrassed now. She's embarrassed that she ever liked us. She's not embarrassed that she's in Laura's chat all the time. She's embarrassed that she liked me for being an adult and making up with somebody. She's embarrassed that she liked me because of that. Okay. You don't do content. Here we go again with the content bullshit. You don't do content. Do you do content? Do you even know what content is at this point? Because if you're in this community, this is the content of the community, just in case you didn't notice. Okay. So she says, you do shaming people, embarrassing people, much like you did your family. So this person wants to take cheap shots at me and wants to hurt me over my series now because they think that that's like a little where they could jab me and really get my feelings with that. Anyway, find yourself before you wreck yourself. I think she wanted to say check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't know. YouTube won't save you from your real life with the laughing faces. Now, again, Dee's another idiot who's going to comment on my family, probably having, watching my series and doesn't know exactly what went down and why I'm not speaking with my family and that it was my choice. She probably didn't watch. So she's just kind of complaining for the sake of complaining. She's just going to use that against me because she's heard other people say it. So she's sitting here basically lecturing me to kind of like get my own mind in a sense, while just repeating stupid shit she's heard other people say without knowing what she's talking about. As if I wasn't aware that I wasn't talking to my family or that I edited almost 100 videos talking about grief and, the whole thing I went through when my mom was passing away and the issues that I've had with my families. As if I wasn't aware that I did that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that I did that. Hey, I sent that to you in email. I deleted it. Detective Babe, you don't have to delete it. I think, honestly, you should leave these people's comments up because they're just so, it just shows, the temper tantrums. Like what the fuck about that comment that I left made this woman so upset that she felt like she had to like hurt me or try to hurt me. But she's like at the same time saying that she's so sick of everything. She's so sick of the drama community. She's so done with me being friends with Wendy, but she's okay with Laura being friends with Tiffany, who, mind you, they fucking hated each other, but she's okay with that. She's okay with that. So only Laura, and I just want to get this, straight here. Only Laura is allowed to change her mind about people, guys. Okay? I'm not. Nobody else here is. Only Laura. She's the only person that's allowed to flip flop and use people, right? Because that's what she said. She said she was using them to sell her candles. That's okay with her. But me and Wendy making peace with one another is not okay. Oh, all right. I see how that works. It makes perfect sense. So I've got more comments. You know what? Let me grab my phone. We'll go through some of the comments because I like reading comments. I just like I don't understand this. I don't understand this. These people are that brainwashed that they just cannot see the difference here. They can't see. They can't see the difference. Their content is exploiting children who are missing, etc. They're all delusional dingbats. Yeah. Yeah. She's okay with that. Marcy, like the fighting between me and Wendy was, in my opinion, stupid, minimal, childish, petty, and probably mostly centered around Diane. Okay. Diane's out of the picture. I think we both realized that, you know, it was stupid for us to be fighting. So, you know, I haven't even been, though. This is what's so weird about this comment, because like I haven't even been in Wendy's chats. I haven't been on a panel with Wendy. I haven't even seen Wendy around. I think she came into one of my lives the other day quickly, and I said, "Hey, one," and that was it. That's been the extent of our conversation. So why is that annoying this person so badly? Like, why are you so bothered by me being cordial with another grown adult? Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I'm like baffled by this. Baffled. So let's look at some other comments I've gotten. I like doing these little comment things. This is from hold on. Let me get this up here. This person's since been blocked because they just keep saying the same fucking stupid thing over and over again. And it's just getting old. It's getting old. So she could talk to herself again. Hold on. Let's highlight another comment. Detective Babe, I don't let it get to me. I have to point it out because it's like these people just say the same shit over and over and over again. You know, it's like so generic. It's like so ridiculous. But this one was just like a little extra ridiculous because of the whole thing with Wendy. Like, why are you so bothered by me talking to Wendy? I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why are you so bothered? So you're gonna make yourself look like an asshole. I just don't get it. All right, so here's another comment. This person's been blocked. I don't know why they were even unblocked, but I decided to reblock them because they just say the same shit. Seriously, if you're going to leave negative comments on my page, you really need to come up with something better like than this. I just like, I don't have time for this. That's why Mona stays blocked. Okay. So this is Christina. I mean, Lizzie Python, aka Christina. This account appeared when Christina was making her videos about me. Okay. And they commented under every video that she made, every video. And now they use this account only to comment on my videos. I don't really see them. I rarely see them anywhere else. So, so this is their comment, right? Great video. Now, again, mind you, this is a person who's relentlessly stalked me, right? And like when I say stalk, it's not like how Laura says everybody's stalkers, because I like to save that word for special people. This is somebody who was like somehow got a hold of pictures of my brother's wedding, which I've never even fucking seen. Like, gone on my mom and dad's Facebook pages, made videos with them. So this is the same person. We all know this. It's pretty obvious in the corny comments that they leave that it's her. It's her. So they write, great video, MM. Everyone watching knows how obsessed you are with the scratch and pimple on your face, along with Laura. So she's bothered by the fact that I'm bothered that I have this scratch and a pimple on my face. She's bothered by that. I mean, why? I don't know, but she's bothered by it. She's very bothered by that scratch and the pimple. You would think she would be celebrating it because she can't stand me, but she's upset. She's fucking upset. So she goes, you mentioned all three constantly, and I'm only halfway through your video. So this fucking person who stalked me relentlessly and is obsessed with me and has this account only to talk about me is talking about how obsessed I am with my own face. Like, I can't even make sense of this. I just can't. I shouldn't even give this much attention, but it's funny. It's funny. But she's only halfway through my video. Why are you watching every video that I make? Why? So weird. It's amazing how you call yourself a creator. So here we go again with the content creator bullshit. Oh, yes, you are. You're a creator of problems, a troublemaker, a bully. And then this is why they got blocked. A playmate Tessie. Every comment this person leaves has this playmate Tessie bullshit. And I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. I don't know why she thinks I care. Like, it's just so stupid. So stupid. You're a scorned woman. So the person who's obsessively stalking me, commenting on every video I do, watching every video I do, right, with these hateful comments, is calling me a scorned woman. Okay. Okay. Laura doesn't even talk about you. So here she is now repeating exactly what Laura says. She doesn't talk about me, but she does, though. She does. She just, most of the time doesn't have the balls to say my name. But yesterday she talked about me. Yesterday she took credit for having my channel demonetized, which is really stupid, by the way, Laura. That was a stupid move on your behalf. Because, see, here's the difference between me and Laura. My money that I got from my channel being monetized was extra money. It was extra money, right? Laura's money from her channel is her survival money, okay? She needs it. She depends on it. She depends on it. So she went and she threatened me. Who else? She went and she threatened me, Negs, Crude, Toasty. I mean, Toast, Burnt Toast. But she called her, what'd she call her? Burnt Toasted, because she can't seem to pronounce people's names right. Let me get this asshole off my screen. Lizzie, you're blocked. Christina, you're blocked. Okay. I hid you from my channel. I did the honors of hiding you myself because you're just annoying. You need to find something new to say other than play me Tessie, because it's just like nobody's laughing at it. It's not funny. It wasn't funny the first time you said it, and it's certainly not funny the 400th time you said it. Okay. So make a new account or use one of your 900 other troll accounts, like the Grace one. That one was cute. So, anyway, yeah. So she threatens Negs, she threatens Crude, she threatens Burnt Toast, right? And myself, anybody who talks about her, she's going to start having her, people strike their videos, report them, right? Mass flag them. And she wants to take credit for mass flagging my channel, which, she probably played a part in, but yeah. But she wants to take full credit for it. She wants people to believe that she has that type of power. Well, that was really stupid. Okay. Because now, you pissed off 2 communities or 3 communities rather of people. And again, I don't depend on the money here. You do. You do. This money feeds, well, no, doesn't feed your children. Pays your bills, some of your bills, right? Pays for your surgeries, pays for your really bad hair extensions, and you have some unfavorable stuff on your channel, Laura, just saying, that people could go and report at any time. So you're basically asking for these people to go and mass flag your channel by threatening. Like, that's the game you want to play? See, we could play that game because we don't depend on our channels like for income. But you do. Oh my God. Did you see Burnt Toast's latest community post? I could have heard it wrong. She clipped Laura. Sounds like Laura called them all. Yeah, she did. She did say pedos. Pedos. Yes, she did. I heard that. Mm-hmm. Pedos. How any of them are pedos, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't know, dude. Her brain, I really do think that they might have accidentally removed part of her brain while she was in Mexico, because the stuff that she's been saying just it doesn't even make sense half the time. such as, when I say you're a loser, I'm a loser. It means I'm a loser. Okay. Okay. If you say so, Laura. If you say so. No, dude. I mean, she can't. I don't know if she does this on purpose, but she like loves to mispronounce names like Shani. Like everybody else says Shani, but for whatever reason, she says Shani. Shani. Kind of like how she says Sephoria instead of Sephora. She's so nasty. Her mind always goes there with incest and pedos. Yeah, very weird, Narnie. Like who who's thinking like that? And then she's like, "Oh, I don't know what Makeup Mobster's gaining from this. She's not even monetized anymore." I'm not gaining anything, Laura. This is see, it goes to show her mindset of where she is, okay? Because I don't look at everything in life as gaining, right? I don't look at situations in my life and go, "Ooh, what could I gain from that? What can I gain from that? What could I get out of that?" That's not how I look at situations in life. Sometimes I just look at it like, all right, I'm just talking, right? I'm not gaining anything. And I'm not looking to gain anything. There's nothing to gain. I mean, she thinks she's a value and asset to everybody. But to me, she's like, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. She can't figure it out. She just can't figure it out. Because again, she looks at everything as, a gain or value. Everything has a value attached to it. Numbers, values, money, whatever it is, views, subscribers. That's what she looks at. And that's what she gauges her importance on in life. And, I don't. So for her, it's very troubling because she's like, oh, what is she gaining from this? Well, I'll tell you what I have gained. Laura, I have gained over 200 subscribers since I stopped talking to you, which I think is pretty good. And I continue to gain, maybe slowly, but I'm continuing to gain, but she's like, oh, her channel's failing. It's failing. Okay, Laura, it's failing. If you say so. If you say so. I'm never going to get over what she said about Mandolin's mother ever. No, and you shouldn't because it was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. Now, here is something really funny that she said yesterday, and I just want to point this out. Well, I don't know if it was yesterday. It might have been the day before. She said something about, what was it? Hold on. I just had a total brain fart. She has zero public speaking talent or private speaking ability either. Yeah. Yeah, her views are down. Oh, that's it. Okay. So she was like, oh, thank you. I see all her tactics, okay, of like not wanting to be, in her eyes bullied. So the first tactic is, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But then she goes on for about an hour not caring. If you really don't care, then you don't care, then you just don't even address it. Like there's a creator, several creators here that continuously talk about me that I don't even address them because I don't care. I don't care. Don't care what they have to say. So you won't even hear me talking about them on my channel because I'm not even going to give them that type of attention. But you do care because you do 2-hour live streams about it and you do address it. And that's what is mind-blowing to me is that there's people repeating this, as I just showed you, that, oh, she doesn't talk about you. She doesn't even talk about this, but she does though. She does. She absolutely does. Why would people continue to be angry with her if she wasn't addressing it? Do you think people are just making things up? I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it. But, so that was her first tactic, was the old, I don't care. Now her second tactic is to make everybody believe that she's powerful enough to have your channel demonetized, or to take your channel down or, altogether. That's the second tactic. And her third tactic was to make everybody believe that she's gaining from from this. She's gaining something. So she's like, oh, well, thanks. I just got more members, more subscribers, more Patreons. So thank you. Thank you. Which we all know, I mean, it could pretty much easily be proven to be untrue. That she doesn't have that many more members, Patreons or subscribers. In fact, I believe she has her Patreon count is hidden. And I don't want none of people coming in here today and saying, "Oh, you talk about it," because guess what? I'm responding just like she does, responding to what she said yesterday about me. Yeah, she hasn't gained much at all, Sarah. She hasn't. The only people she gained was the idiots from Shrek's chat. You know, that's pretty much about all she's gained in the last year. Okay, her channels aren't. She's like, and my crime channel is growing exponentially. Whatever the fuck she said. I don't know if she said that word because that's probably way too big of a word for her, but something like that. She, by leaps and bounds, I think she said. Her crime channel is growing by leaps and bounds. Hold on, I'm gonna switch over to my phone because my laptop A is really hot right now, and B, it's almost dead. Hold on. StreamYard. So she's like, I'm growing by leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds. Again, more lies. More lies. But that's a tactic because she's like, oh shit, none of my other tactics are working to get these people off my back. Right? So I'm going to make them think that they're helping me. Right? That their hatred is helping me. And that'll get them to stop. That'll get them to stop. As she calls everybody lowlives, mind you. Yeah. She's not growing anything except a big head. I don't know. She's not growing anywhere. All right, let me remove myself here. It's fucking hot. Okay. Okay. All right. She's terrible at it. Yes, she is terrible at it. She is. And again, I just want to remind everybody that she invited this into her own life. She invited it. She invited all these people into her circle, into her to judge her, right? She is the one who went to Negs, so she invited him. Burnt Toast, she invited by basically reviewing Shani and trying to defend her. Shani, as she says. Look at Plunder started with us and blowing up because she stays out of the BS drama. She sticks to the people that she cares about, and that's the victims. Yes, exactly. I just I can't take all these people sitting around defending her. It's fucking mind-blowing that these people still somehow think that she's the victim. Now, what I think is the most disgusting part about what she said yesterday was that she's like, I'm going through something tragic. My son went through something tragic, which we all acknowledged, right? And prayed. We all acknowledged and we all prayed and said, we hope and wish for his healing. And I still feel that way. But she would never do that to somebody. She would never go after somebody while they're going through something tragic. She would never do such a thing. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not true either. That's not true either. Because my friend, Purple Rain, okay, she has her opinion about Laura, but Laura supposedly has her blocked, yet can see everything that she says somehow. And so she threatened to dox. I don't know if everybody remembers this, but she was threatening to dox Purple Rain. She kept saying it over and over and over again. That she was going to dox her, which I don't know why. I mean, why is that the answer? But she doesn't do that, right? She doesn't dox people. That's not what she does. But she threatens it. She sure as fuck threatens it. And then she was told by somebody, hey, maybe you should chill out. I think this was after she showed Purple Rain's comment on her screen from my chat when we were supposedly friends, right? Still. And called it, quote, the dumbest comment of 2021, which is hilarious coming from her. And somebody then told her, could you back off? Purple Rain just found out that her husband has cancer. It's pretty serious. And Laura's exact words were, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And then from there, she continued to threaten to dox her and all this shit. Now, I'm not saying that one's worse than the other, but she stated yesterday that she doesn't go after people while they're dealing with something traumatic. So apparently cancer isn't traumatic in her head. It's not traumatic. Apparently that's not traumatic. Only shit that happens to her is traumatic. Now how about this? How about when she went after Serendipity, when Serendipity had relapsed? Okay. How about that? Because that's pretty traumatic, right? Isn't that a hard time? I mean, I would consider that a hard time for somebody. They relapsed. And, I'm not sure what triggered her relapse. And it's not my business. But, more often than not, when addicts relapse, something usually triggers it. Okay. Usually something that happens in their lives, stress of some type. And they relapse. But that didn't stop her from going after Sarah and talking about making a candle called the relapse candle. But she would never go after somebody while they're going through something traumatic. She doesn't do that. She absolutely does not do that. Many boys have survived a broken ankle. Get off the cross, Laura. We need the wood. Yeah, I would agree with that. Listen, what happened was absolutely terrible, but I've never heard somebody complain so much about having to care for their children, a job that they signed up for when they decided to have unprotected sex with somebody and then carry babies for 9 months or however long she carried them for. You signed up for that, dude. Why are you complaining about it? Why? Yeah, she threatened to make the relapse candle. 8-minute. Hey, Laura's 8-minute college course. I got my almost degree. Yeah, now she's a nurse. She's a nurse now because she took care of her son. Took care of her son. Oh yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for reminding me. So another time that she didn't go through something, she didn't hurt somebody while they were going through something traumatic, was when she decided to pry into Gretchen's life. Okay, Gretchen the Great. When she decided to pry into her life and call her up the day after losing her husband to COVID, the worldwide pandemic that Laura wasn't affected by. And when she decided to record her, right? And if that wasn't bad enough, when she recorded her, that wasn't bad enough, which she was only doing so, I forget what was happening at the time. There was something going on with Diane, and I don't know. She was trying to prove something, so she decided to record her. If that wasn't bad enough, she embarrassed her, and in front of the whole community, pretty much, by letting everybody know that she had fake concern. Well, she embarrassed herself, really. By basically letting everybody know that she had fake concern, called her up and recorded her for her own pleasure, for her own gain, but she would never go after somebody when they're going through something traumatic. She would never do that. She would never do such a thing. But these people believe her. These people sitting in her chat, these people like D. LaPlante, who I once respected, okay, they still believe her. D, I'm embarrassed that I was friends with you at one time, D, and respected you. So the feeling's mutual because you seem to me to be a person who had a pretty good head on their shoulders. But I guess that's not the case. Megan Master should not embarrass that lady. Laura embarrassed herself. No, 100% 50 Shades. So I said. I guess the chat's a little bit behind. That was me who told her. I told her I needed to check with her first to have empathy for Purple Rain. Yeah, I didn't want to out you, Hummingbird, but yeah, it was Hummingbird. It was Hummingbird who told her that, she's going through something. She just found out that her husband has cancer. So there's been plenty. I just gave 3. That's only 3 examples of when she's gone after people while they're going through something traumatic. Okay. And then she thinks that she deserves some type of, I don't know. leniency now, because, here's the other thing. Okay. Most of the time when people are going through, something extremely traumatic, they're not up on YouTube running their fucking mouths, telling people to, I sucked your daddy's dick or whatever kind of crazy shit she said. So, if you were that, hey, Burnt Toast, if you were that upset, about what was going on with, your own situation, you wouldn't be around. You wouldn't be around. So clearly you're not that upset because you're still going live and running your mouth, calling people low life and all that. So you cannot be that upset about it. You just can't be. You can't be. Marsha White Sneaky has a list. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Hey, Burnt Toast. I was just explaining how Lori yesterday, in her defense video that was played by several people and reacted to, where she was saying something to the effect of how, she would never go after somebody who's going through something traumatic in life, as she is. And I'm not saying that what her son suffered isn't traumatic, because it absolutely is. But stop exploiting it. Stop putting it up as a shield, okay? Especially when you're still going live and running your mouth about other people. But she has, and I gave 3 examples, of how she has gone after people. I mean, blatantly gone after people while they're going through something traumatic. Like my friend whose husband had just found out her husband had cancer, and Laura was threatening to dox her, putting her comments up on screen, telling her, this is the dumbest comment of 2021, et cetera, et cetera. She was threatening to dox her and out her personal information and her personal stories and, all this bullshit, knowing that her husband, she had just found out that her husband had cancer and was told by one of my mods here, who used to be a mod for her and friend of hers, Hummingbird, and was told, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because YouTube shit was more important to her at that point in time. YouTube drama was more important to her. So, I mean, this is a person who admittedly doesn't have empathy, doesn't have empathy for anybody, who got fired from their jobs for not having it. And then, continuously shows that she doesn't have empathy for other people, but then expects others to have empathy for her. It's truly mind-blowing, truly mind-blowing. Truly. And to be honest, she's getting exactly what she deserves. She's getting exactly what she deserves. So I felt bad for her. I did at one time last year. I did. I felt bad for her. But that's because I do have empathy, but I just can't have it anymore. I just can't. There's no room in my heart for her and for empathy. Hey, Ditterbug. Hot enough for you today, girl? It's like deadly hot out. There's no room in my heart anymore for her empathy after the way I've seen her treat people. Oh, another person. Oh my God. Another person that she treated horribly during while they were going through a rough time. Okay. Is another person. This is even worse in my opinion. Okay, because the people that she treated horribly, some of these people were her friends and supporters. Okay, that were with her for years. And this one person was with her for years. I know she was a Patreon, okay? And I think she was a high tiered Patreon as well, not like a $1 Patreon or a $2 Patreon. She always super chatted her. We all used to see her in the chats, super chatting her. And she was going through a rough time, okay? She had just lost her sister, okay? And not just lost her, watched her suffer as I had to do when my mom passed away. And I'll tell you right now, from my own personal experience, it's horrible to watch somebody in pain and suffering like that. It's probably one of the most horrible things you could watch. Watching somebody you love suffer in pain, not being able to walk. It's truly, truly terrible. I mean, there's just no words to even describe how horrible it is to watch somebody suffer like that. And again, have no ability to help them. She should be kissing her lucky stars right now that she can help her son, because there's times in life where people are in so much pain that there's nothing you could do for them. There's absolutely nothing you could do for them except sit there and watch them scream. So this person was having, I would say a normal time dealing with the grief because it's hard, you know, losing a family member that close to you. And so she calls me up and tells me that this person was ruining her Discord with her emotional bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. And so then she decides that she's going to call a meeting of, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. She decides that she's going to have a meeting, right? Of all her members. So this is not just Patreon members. So there was probably like a good who showed up, I'm saying. Probably a good 30 people, maybe more, give or take on the Zoom call that she had, this meeting that she had, right? And in this meeting, she first tells everybody that she no longer thinks she could have relationships with these people, right? And I can't prove this. You're just gonna have to take my word and several others who were there as words. I can't prove it though. I didn't record it. I'm not a piece of shit like her. I wish I did, to be honest with you, but I didn't. I didn't record it. So she tells people that, she can no longer have personal relationships with the people that are paying her, and that she can't have. She had created a room called the emotional room in her Discord, and so she basically alienated all the people. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, sorry. So anyway, so she's, she makes this room called the emotional room, and alienates all of her friends basically and supporters that were supporting her for years, and tells them, that if they're going through something, that they could use that room to complain in, because those people are not there for, their emotional problems or for the support of other women. They're there for her. They're there because they believe in her, amazing talents, and that she's going to be the next PewDiePie. So they're there for her. They're there to talk about how wonderful she is and how great she is. Fuck your problems. Fuck the fact that your, family member died and you're having a rough time dealing with it. Get your ass in the fucking emotional room. Get your ass in the emotional room. Okay. I don't have time for your shit. Like, this is real life, guys. This is real life. But she doesn't go after people when they're going through traumatic experiences. She doesn't do that, guys. She doesn't do that. Unbelievable. Marcy, absolutely. If somebody could grab Marcy Darcy's link, one of the mods, and put it in chat. I'm on my phone, otherwise I would do it. Never show your DL on here. Get a VPN, lock down your Facebook account, or delete it. These people use that the most to dox. Yeah, that's true. Burnt toast. That is true. That 100%. I've been doxed to hell and back. At this point, um, it is what it is. But yeah, but I just want to show you guys, like, I know I've repeated this stuff and I know I've said it before, and I know it, sounds redundant, but I want to point out, because there's always these things that she's trying to get these people to believe just simply aren't true. They simply aren't true. And what makes me even more sick is that there's people that are sitting in her, chats right now, or hiding behind the scenes as they do in her Discord and her Patreon chats and whatever, and pretending that they don't know about all this shit, that they weren't there for all this shit, that they didn't experience all this shit. And they've made excuses for every fucking single one of them. They've made excuses. And it's just, it's mind blowing. It is mind-blowing. She shames so many peeps about them being on welfare, etc. The boomerang effect. You need to be very careful with words. Long-term impact, yeah, can make you lose great opportunities like a job or sponsorships. On 100%. 100%. Thanks, Alicia. So yeah, so that was just my little blurb about that because I mean, I'm pretty sure these people see through it. I'm pretty sure they do. But, you know, I think it was a very stupid move of her to make yesterday to start threatening to report people because, you know, she doesn't want that in return. You know, she doesn't want that in return. She depends on the generosity of other people to pay her bills. And then here she is, once again, just foolishly making, you know, not thinking. I mean, so all that Adderall is not helping with her impulsivity because, you know, somebody who's depending on the generosity of people here on YouTube to survive shouldn't be threatening other people, shouldn't be taking responsibility for other people losing income. It's unbelievable. See you later, Hummingbird. If she tried to strike me, it will be removed and I will laugh at her. Yeah. Does she know that works both ways? She is a mass flagger. That is against terms of service. Yeah, and there's a timestamp of her telling people to mass flag. There's a timestamp of her doing so. There's a timestamp. If you use a VPN from Siberia, just want to make sure you know that Siberia is in Russia. It will avoid you. Oh, did she do that one time? The Adderall makes her more irritable and pissy. Yeah. Well, it does that. It could change your personality. It could, you know, definitely make you irritable. Um, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. So she wants to take credit for my for the mass flagging. You know, she can't be upset when I'm talking about her then. She can't get upset. So all her people can't be upset either. Laura, you flag people the illegal way. Absolutely. She goes into her Discord and, you know, tells everybody what to do and they do it because they're a bunch of flying monkeys. That to me, ladies and gentlemen, that's a flying monkey. That's the very definition of a flying monkey. You know, these people that are out fighting her battles everywhere, they are the very definition of flying monkeys. Just like you tag Molly Golightly in all your videos to get views. Yes, and we could show that. I can show that. Let's look at that while we're here. Let's look at that. How she uses other people to and false tags just in general to attract other people to her channel. She does that all the time. I don't care how many of her people come over here and tell me, you know, leave these stupid comments for me. You're obsessed. You're a bully. You're this. I don't care. I don't care. A bully is somebody who has people false flag you. That's a bully right there. I'm not a bully. I'm just speaking the truth. Heard Neg say Laura perhaps is not only an addict but has some mental health issues. Yeah. Oh, Marcy, she absolutely did, girl. She absolutely did, and I'll show you. And not just her, Diane, MFW, and many others. Hold on a second. So if we just pop on any one of her videos, let me just screen share this. Dude, it is hot as hell today. Hot as hell. So here's her channel, which we're allowed to show. Fair use. Hold on. No, I would never want either one of their lives. Anyone noticed she walked about 3 times? Yeah, she claims she can't walk anymore. So because she has to be there to care for her son, because I'm sure he needs round the clock. You know, then she's embarrassing him as well, you know, telling people he needs to be sponge bathed. I hope to God his friends aren't watching. Can you imagine how embarrassing that is? Did she forget what it's like to be a 16-year-old? I mean, no, nobody wants to know that. None of his friends need to know that. Has one of her mods is going around telling people that she needs to wipe his ass. Nobody needs to know that. That's all for her, for the sympathy. It's disgusting. Okay, so here's her channel. Let me just get back. And if you go down and we just click on one of her videos, right? And I'm going to pick an older one just because, I don't know how much time she's put into things, but I know her. Here, we'll do this one. Summer Wells, okay? We click on one of these and we scroll down. I have, oh, look at that. There's no tags on this specific video, but if we go to her channel tags, they read. I don't know if you guys can really see this, but if you see where my mouse is moving, MFW, that's her first channel tag. Perplexed QT, perplexed narcissism, which is strange. PewDiePie is tagged. Ms. fucking wonderful, Ms. fucking understood. Molly Golightly, Savage Live, Diane's channel, Drama Stars, Rich Lux, Jeffree Star, Narcissist in Court, Toxic Relationships, Custody Fights, 90 Day Fiance, Perplex QT, Perplex Reacts, Drama Mama, Reaction Videos. Wait a second. Wait just a second. I thought this was a vlog channel. Why doesn't it say vlog anywhere on there in those tags? Why doesn't it say vlog? Thought it was a drama chat. I thought it was a vlog channel. I thought it was a vlog channel. It's so strange. So strange. Purple ring. Yeah, those are her channel tags. So basically any videos she does, that's gonna be tagged under all her videos because she put that as her channel tag. So like MF, like what, Savage? Why is Savage? Oh, because why isn't my name under there? Oh, because I don't have enough subscribers for her to tag. You know what I'm saying? She only goes after people that have, I guess, 10,000 or more subscribers. Well, I don't know how many Savage has, but I'm just saying, like, MFW. And mind you, those were there for a long time before this whole thing with Diane happened and all that. Those tags were there. So all of them. But nowhere on there does it say vlog channel. Nowhere. Nowhere. Let's go down and see if she's tagged any videos. I'm just curious to see if here, let's go under this one. This one's about Wendy. We'll see if there's any tags on it. Come on. My thing's so slow, dude. So unbelievably slow. So I have this thing on my it's a plugin for Chrome where you could, put tag. It shows you people's tags, views, etc. Topic, electronic music entertainment. I don't know why that's there. Okay, sorry. So yeah, that's what she has under her videos. It's just insane. Yeah, I muted on purpose. I muted. I had to turn my sound off for a moment. Um, but yeah. So I have those under my under her videos. It's just, you know, ridiculous. So yeah, that's that. What's the story? Savage Life. Savage is good people, Burnt Toast. She's good people. She's part of the drama community. And she tells it like it is. you know, she takes no shit from nobody. That's how I think I describe Savage. And she's really funny too. She's really funny. She's entertaining. But her and Laura used to be friends. Uh, they they are no longer friends. Laura lost a lot of people during, yeah, Marcy, she's a vlog channel. It's about her life. It's about her life. Um she lost a lot of friends during the whole Diane thing because, a lot of people, while they didn't care for Diane, such as like myself, they also didn't. And this is what's so funny because I have her people coming here telling me I'm flip flopping and all this jazz. She ran to people that she hated, previously, and just kind of joined forces with them just to take down Diane, which, okay, they did. They got, Diane was pretty much busted out as, being completely dishonest and scamming people here. But they took it a little too far. They went into her real life. They started calling up family members, like her mother-in-law. I mean, all that stuff, didn't really matter. They weren't doing it so they could report her to the police or anything like that. They were doing it just to, be nosy, really, and destroy her. So, which she's gone. She's gone from YouTube. So, mission accomplished. It happened, but you know so now the new thing, and a lot of her supporters even do it. I saw another stupid comment from one of her supporters about me supporting Diane. Where is that? Actually, we'll take a look at that, because that's also completely not true. Hold on, we'll take a look at this. I just gotta find it, so bear with me for a second. Here it is. This is a person that, ironically enough, this is another person who's just flip flopped all over the fucking place. I mean, from hating Laura to loving her. It's like unbelievable. But then they'll sit there and call you a flip flopper. It's like, okay, here's another person who flip flopped, and this is what they do. I mean, I just don't understand this. I spoke about this yesterday briefly, but we'll read the comments. So this is Hounds, who used to support me and support Laura, but I fell out. Once I fell out with Tiffany, they decided they hated me for whatever reason, and which is fine, for me. I don't really care. So they go, "Do you think they're watching? Maybe show the clip of MM saying that she doesn't blame Diane for scamming the community of monies meant for St. Jude, and that she too may have pocketed it at as low as 1G." Yeah, there's no such clip of me saying that at all. What I said was, it's my belief, that Diane did not come to this community to scam, with the intent of scamming people. I think that Diane, in the very beginning, when she first monetized her channel, had all intentions of sending the like $100 she was getting a month, to St. Jude's. But as her channel grew and became more popular, and she went from, I think it was like 1,500 subscribers to around 6,000, and she probably started making pretty decent money, maybe around $1,000 a month. I said, I personally believe that the money became harder for her to part with. And I don't blame her, because I don't know anybody out around here that could just throw thousands out like that easily. I mean, there are some people, but me personally, I said I would have had trouble parting with $1,000 every month for, giving it to charity. And I'm just being honest. And, I'm sorry. I think a lot of people here would have. Who the fuck has $1,000 to spare every month? That's a lot of money. So that's what I said. Did I say I agreed with it? No, but she should have been honest and said, you know what? I'm not donating everything anymore. I'm donating a percentage. I'm donating X amount every month, but she didn't do that because she was, Diane's pride got in the way and she didn't want to admit that she wasn't giving all the money to charity, which was 100% wrong, which I 100% don't support. But I believe that that's what happened. Never said I supported it. Never said that it was okay to do. I just said that was my theory. That was my fucking theory. Never said I supported it though. But yeah, let's play the clip. Let's play the clip. Hounds. You fucking douche. Reading Laura's chat the other night was hilarious. Well, burnt toast, that's like the go-to. That's, yes, secret. All right, Secret Santa. Listen, Secret Santa is, and I'm just going to say it, and I know she's going to comment under this video. She's confusing at best, at best. Sometimes she hates Laura. Sometimes she loves Laura. Her comments are all over the place. Just like this Karma, who was it? Karma Camille? Karma something, who came into my chat. Hold on a second. So this person was in my chat trolling the other day about Laura, right? But then I see her in a comment section, him or her, I don't know which it is. I see them in a comment section talking shit about her then. And I'm like, that's a little confusing. Secret Santa, I feel the same way. Sometimes she hates Laura, sometimes she loves her, sometimes she's in there supporting her. It's confusing to say the least. Confusing to say the least. Wait, what clip I just got here? Oh, Andy, the clip of me saying that I, supposedly support Diane scamming the community, that clip. The clip that doesn't exist because it never happened. I never said that. Laura got upstaged by her chat. Yeah, that happens a lot. Did y'all see MJL's video for the rapper? Who is right? No, but it doesn't surprise me. I don't watch her, but it doesn't surprise me. Let me guess. She's best friends with him, and her husband's his accountant. Let me guess. No, like DMX. She put that video up before DMX was gone, and has to put her picture. Somebody was commenting on that the other day, and I just have to say that shit weirds me the fuck out. These people that put their pictures next to the crime victims and all that, why do you want your photo next to a dead person's photo? I don't know. That shit's so weird to me. Oh yeah, Marcy, she does that shit all the time, yelling at her people when they're asking just questions. Remember when she was talking about getting her surgery and people were coming, in her chat with some pretty legit concern for her, and she was screaming at them. Yeah, she does that quite often. Quite often. Laura needs to swim in her green pool. Yeah. I wonder, that pool at this point could be, studied by science. There's so much bacteria and fungi and little, mosquito larvae and God knows what else, what other diseases are breeding in there. It's disgusting. Dead animals could be in there. I mean, you just don't know. You just sorry. Says same damn shit all the time. Her vocabulary is not very big. Sorry, not sorry. Carry on. Carry on with yourself. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same comebacks. Every single time. It's the same weak ass clapbacks every time. Very limited. Pants that look like she's sniffing crotch. What? We don't know. Yeah, she's starting malaria. Low life losers. Carry on with your bad self. I'm out. Have to go get blood work. Good luck, pugs. Don't watch me. It's simple. It's that simple. It's the same. It's the same comments. I've told her supporters this. Like, the more they come for me, the more I'm gonna come for her. So stop. Just stop stalking me. In comment sections everywhere. You know, screenshotting everything I say. I'm gonna give you guys a run for your money. I already told you that. If you insist on watching every single move I make everywhere I go, I'm going to give you a run for your money. I mean, and I told you guys this the other day, you're just making it worse and worse and worse for her. But, it is what it is. If you don't like me, don't watch me. Oh, bitch, we watch you because you're always talking shit. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, Life Rewinded. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's done that yet. She always says we're obsessed, but every lie she speaks on people she says she doesn't give a shit about. Yeah, and it's very hard to make sense about that, Eric. And she does do that. The same losers. Here's the reality. She can't really say much because she gets limited information from people like Capone and Zero Filter Jules, like those people. She gets limited information. A lot of the times it's wrong information, and there's not much she could say based on that, because it's limited and it's coming from people who twist everything. So exactly, Detective B, the more you come after me, stalk me, I'm gonna just keep doing what you're trying to stop me from doing. I mean, why would you're making it worse for her. If you really wanted her to not have to deal with this shit, stay out of it. Stop fueling the fire. These people are just continuously making it worse for her, fueling the fire more, creating more issues for her, more problems for her, giving her terrible and wrong information. I mean, she called me and Frank an incel, and I was laughing so hard. She clearly doesn't know what that word means. I would think if anybody was the incel burn toast, I mean, just saying, it's probably her. She has to drive 8 hours to get laid by her ex, who she has completely, and there's video documentation of that somewhere, that she has completely defamed and disparaged on here, calling him a narcissist. If you ever hear her talking about a narcissist that she was with, that's who it is. But she drove 8 hours to sleep with him, which is fucking crazy in my opinion. But I was I was friends with her during that, and I didn't think she was gonna tell the whole internet about it, but I remember I was like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you go back? Like, I'm so confused, because in my world, first of all, I was never big on recycling, sex partners. Like, if you and I broke up and we were done, we were done. Like, if I was with somebody and it didn't work out, there was a reason for that. And if it didn't work out, that was it. And I understand it's a little different when you have children with people, but even in that case, I know myself, I would be like, yeah, dude, no, you treated me like shit. You supposedly are a narcissist and dragged me through this horrible custody battle that cost me my whole entire life savings and my dignity and everything else. I'd probably be like, yeah, fuck you. Go get it somewhere else. But no, like, that person, I would never lower myself to like that. If somebody hurt me that bad, like that, in that way, especially, took my whole entire life savings from me, like, yeah, no, I would definitely not want anything to do with that person in a sexual way ever. Like, they'd be completely blacklisted from this, they'd be like blacklisted forever. But I don't know. I was like really confused because, anybody with it just kind of shows me the level of self-respect that she has. Because, anybody with self-respect would have said, no, hell no. Give me my money that you owe me and have a nice day. I'm not, or carry on, you know, but no, give him what, just give him give it up for free. Just give it up for free. I mean, I can't make any sense of that. And I just can't. I couldn't at the time. And I was like, there's no way she's going to tell people this because that's humiliating. It's humiliating that you're lowering your standards that much, not to mention that she also says he's a meth head and all this other shit, forget all the other shit, just her description of him alone makes me, would never, make me want to sleep with somebody like that. But she doesn't care. And then she told the whole entire internet about it. She told the whole entire internet about it. It's like, I couldn't believe it. I remember sitting in her chat. I actually left her chat that night. I don't even think I typed in there because I was like, I had secondhand embarrassment. And I was like, no, she's not telling this whole entire chat right now that she just went and drove 8 hours to have sex with a man that she calls a narcissist and a meth head. There's no, nobody's that stupid. She wouldn't be that stupid, but she did. Yet another thing she has in common with Shani. Shani, you mean Shani? Shani? Yeah. I was just like, my mind was just blown. I'm like, you're not telling people this. Nope. Yeah. Oh, shit. It was like, it was like watching like a train wreck happen in slow motion. I was like, no, like why? Why in God's creation would you ever tell people that? I mean, she has an entire series on her channel where she slams the shit out of this guy, and says how horrible he tortured her. That just takes from your credibility, on the subject. Now I'm like, was this guy really a narcissist? Because like most people who have been in relationships with narcissists, once they've become woke and they've realized that the person was a narcissist, they don't want anything to do with that person. They gray rock them. They, move as far away from them as they legally can. If they have children, whatever, they don't communicate with them. For instance, my brother's ex, the ex-husband doesn't even speak to her. They have a kid together. She deals with his mom, won't even deal with him. He won't deal with her. He won't speak to her, which is probably, for the best for him. But they don't communicate at all. At all. They don't communicate, and that's how it should be. If somebody's a narcissist, you should not want anything to do with them. You shouldn't even talk to them, let alone. So it kind of takes away from the credibility that he is a narcissist, because I just have a lot of trouble believing that you would ever lower your standards to sleep with a narcissist, with somebody that and say is a narcissist. She went on Twitch the other night and wrote a post. I can't leave my videos up and have to delete them right away. Sorry, Laura, you don't want to get... Christina, I believe it's because she's streaming illegal content. She's streaming illegal content. So, like, she's playing, like, what do you call it? Things that go on, what the fuck? Netflix, so she has to take it down. Otherwise, she'll lose her Twitch channel. Where she's like bragging the other day in that video. Oh, I got Twitch. Somebody sent me, I swear to God, this is a true story. Somebody sent me a clip of her, I guess from not last night, the night prior. And she had gone live twice. And I said, I listened to it and I'm like, is this from the day prior? She's like, no, this is from like last night. I'm like, what? I'm like, so she went live and said the same exact thing twice? Yeah, she did. Yes, what she's doing on Twitch is not fair use. She is mirroring the videos without commentary or transformative changes. Yeah. And she's making money off of it too, which is completely illegal because, you're not. So, I mean, I don't know if she sees it, but it's usually at the beginning of every video, that whole FBI warning thing, whatever it is, the copyright warning. Yeah. She's just like, fuck that thing. I'm going to stream it and make money. I don't know, Nardi. I don't. I eat. Oh, all right, babe beauty. I even, used to wonder when I was friends with her. Like, I did. I would wonder while I was friends with her. See, now this person, D. LaPlante, that left this comment this morning about me, about how I used to defend her. D, you're wrong there, because even when I was friends with Laura, I used to definitely call out when she was wrong. I never would, you could hear it. You could hear me on her panels telling her, like, no, Laura, that's not right. You shouldn't say that. You could hear me saying it. So all you have to do is go back and you'll hear it. I never fully supported the shit that she did. Her, even when I was friends with her, there was things that she did that I just totally could not stand behind. For instance, when she went after Randy's mom, you know, I couldn't get behind that, Laura. Like, I just couldn't. That shit was wrong. There was no need. There was no need to go after a woman who, is deceased to try to get back at somebody. Yeah, she was. I heard she was struck on Twitch. I don't watch her Twitch, but scorned by this guy. He got married with his new girlfriend during the custody battle. And like a couple of months of being together, she must have lose it. I would have also, to be fair. The girlfriend has lots of money. Listen, Frenchie, I don't know if I believe all that, but you need to take her stories with a grain of salt. I'll just put it like that. She left the guy, and I mean, was he not supposed to move on with his life? I mean, the battle was, according to her, was 6 years. 6 years. I think they were both narcissists. I mean, to let something go on that long and it was all being done out of spite for 6 years. Yeah, that says a lot to me about the personalities involved. I'm sure it is. Look for funeral videos that she did. It's probably her true crime channel. The thing with the funeral thing, it doesn't matter if it's a funeral or wake. It's the fact that she recorded against the family's wishes, recording strangers without their consent. Yeah. I mean, a normal person, and I guess this is what she's not understanding about it, and probably never will. You're going into, I don't care if it was open to the public, that doesn't give you a right to shove a phone in your bag and start recording it. Normal people wouldn't even think to do that, you know. But you're going in at a very vulnerable time for the people that are involved, the family that's there mourning. I mean, that's pretty much the worst thing that could happen in a family, you know. And one of the most, vulnerable times in people's lives is when they're at a wake, and you went in there for YouTube content. And the fact that you don't understand why people are upset about it, and why the length of time that's passed, doesn't matter. You still did it, and you still continue to leave it up on your channel for views, So anybody interested in that case could type it in and see that, I wonder if there's tags on that video. Hold on a second. We're going to take a look at that. I want to see if there's any tags on that video, because that'll really tell you where she was here, where she was going with that. I'm just curious now, since we were looking at the tags. I'm curious to see if there was any tags heading to. Okay, hold on a second. Heading to the Sisk. Oh, I'm sorry. Heading to the funeral. Of the Sisk family. I'm just curious to see, because that would really tell you the direction she was going in with this whole thing, if there's tags on it. Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna. Whew. Am I on the right video? Let me make sure. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Oh, boy. Okay. We're gonna screen share this. I never watched this. God, this is fucked up. Hold on a second. Oh, my God, dude. There's quite a few tags on this video. Oh, my God. So, I'm a little confused here. It says in the tags, because I don't know if you guys are going to be able to really see that too good. Van life tiny home, van life shower. What? Wait a second. I am so confused. Ha! This is hilarious. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me zoom up a second. It is her channel. Let me just make sure. Yeah, no. Heading to the funeral of the Fisk family. And then in the tags it says van life, tiny home, van life shower, how to shower living in a van, a girl in her van shower, solo female traveler, alternative living, van conversion. What the fuck? GMC, nomad. I am so confused. Tiny house on wheels, van girls off grid, how to convert a van cheap, living in a van life showers, van lifer, ball python, travel blogger, road trip, simple living, minimalism, sustainable, ethical, adventure. This has to be a mistake. I'm very confused here. Now, this is weird. At the time when she made this, her channel tags were perplexed, cutie, cat fights, Jeffree Star, Law and Order, PQT News, pet rescue, throwing animals away, when abusers destroy lives, why people kill innocent blacks. Hold on a second. I have to mute. Yeah, I'm a little confused about the tags here. I don't understand this. So hold on. Let's look at the other one because I don't know. That must have been an accident of some sort. What? That was what I learned from this tragedy. I learned. Hold on. Let me look at the name of the other one. So what I learned about this tragedy. Okay. So I'm so confused there. So what I learned about this tragedy. There we go. There's the tags. Let's see what we got. There's the video. Let's see what we got for the tags. What the fuck? Again, it says van life. I don't know. She must have had this set in her tags or something. I'm very confused. Very confused. That's exactly what she did. Stole that girl's tags. What girl is that? That was around the time that black girl vlogged about living in her van and she was getting millions of views. Yeah, which she must have just copied the tags and put them. So weird, dude. Yes, burnt toast. She was clickbaiting, which she does. I mean, her whole, if you look at her channel tags now, it's all clickbait. It's all Jeffree Star. She doesn't talk about Jeffree Star. PewDiePie, uh, MFW, Diane, you know, somebody who she hates yet uses, it's just all, it's all clickbaity. It's all clickbaity. Yeah. How about this young woman living in her van and explaining? Oh, okay. She was commenting about this young woman living in her van and explaining how she takes a shower. The views were over 1 million. So, in her opinion, YouTube was raising her views. Oh my God. Of course. Because, Christina, there's a video on my channel where I showed my nails. Somebody called them chola nails yesterday. Chola nails. I was like, okay. This, of course, it was an account that was created about like 9 months ago, like one of those. Wow. 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 So she basically was stealing the girls' tags to try to just drive traffic to her channel from that. That's pretty fucked up, man. Wow. She wanted to try it. This is somebody who's, desperate to get somewhere on YouTube. Then she's sitting there yesterday threatening people to oh, I'm gonna strike your channel. Anybody that's fucked with me has lost monetization. It's like, wow, dude. Wow. Yeah. Thirsty is fucking, putting it mildly, burnt toast. Thirsty. Thirsty. Parched is more like it, dehydrated. Like, it's bad. The thirst is real. It's real. Wow. Mega Monster, you have to watch Hartley's new video. All right, let's check it out real quick. I'm gonna have to end this in a few minutes, but let's check that out before I go. Oh my God, the heat is killing me. I think it's time for a water balloon fight between me and my son. I do think it's time. Hold on a second. Let me find Hartley's channel. Can never find it from searching it. So what I'm gonna do is go in my history here because I know I watched Hartley's like videos. Always, I'll log on to YouTube and they'll end up on the top of my my feed because I watch them all the time. What the fuck? Oh, this is weird. Why does this only have my history for here and not? Oh shit! I'm on my. Hold on. I was on my other channel. I was logged into my other channel. Let me go back to my regular account. Oop, that's not it. That's my brand account. Hold on a second. All right. Oh, it doesn't matter. It has the same thing. Okay, I got Hartley. I found Hartley. Hold on a second. This one's funny. Wow. It's just crazy. Just crazy. It's funny because she was like yesterday, what does Mega Mobster gain off of this? And I'm like, see, I don't gain, I don't look at life as, what could I gain from things? Like, that's not how I operate. Only a person that operates like that is gonna think like that. What are they gaining? What are they gaining? I'm not gaining anything. I feel like I'm helping other people. Some people might stay brainwashed forever, and that's their choice. But others might wake up. You know what I'm saying? Others might wake up. So I'm not really gaining anything. Because if I was worried about gaining, I wouldn't even mention your name, honestly. There's nothing to gain from you. So that's your answer. Okay. Is it the latest one? The latest video? Let me share 26 seconds of her. All right. Yeah, Hartley, I mean, she's great with catching these clips because otherwise I wouldn't know what's going on half the time if it wasn't for her. Let me just get this comment off screen. Okay. And I'm gonna have to. Oop, hold on a second. How do I remove myself completely here? I'm gonna have to redo this. Hold on. Share. Share screen. Chrome tab. Hartley. Share audio. Okay. Let me know if you guys could hear it. Could you guys hear it? No. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Ugh. Oh, it's. You guys can't hear that, can you? Hold on a second. I gotta remove myself because I'm on my phone and I'm sharing this from my laptop, so I don't even know if you guys were able to hear that. Why won't it let me remove? Okay. All right. Let me try playing this again. There's monkeys playing. Because I love monkeys. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, I have it muted. I'm an idiot.
Worst concern with their life as they were with mine. Why in the hell would you sponge bath your son if it wasn't necessary? He wouldn't let you do that. I totally agree, Alley Cat. Worst concern with their life as they were with mine, they'd be much further in life. 100% agree. And they wouldn't be begging on the internet, worried about talking about someone. I heard like Nigs and Love is Inc. had words or something. I guess they want to say that I'm molesting my children or some shit. I don't know.
What? 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 I'm so confused. Who? Hold on. Who said she was molesting her children? I'm lost. You got me there, folks. You completely got me there. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that. I wasn't able to hear it that well. But yeah. I'm, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I don't recall anybody saying that she was molesting her fucking children. And who the fuck is e-begging? Might I ask? Because you can't accuse me of e-begging. Well, you can't really accuse anybody of e-begging. Really. Because if they're... I mean, I'm not monetized right now, so I'm not e-begging shit. Someone needs to hose her down with some holy water. Dude, she really has some... I've heard people accuse her of that second call. And I don't, for a long time, I didn't want to believe that she would do such a thing. I didn't. But, like, the only person who I see repeatedly letting their brain go to places like that is her. I try not to talk about those types of things, like, as much as possible, because I don't even like to think about those types of things happen in this world. It's disturbing. She brings it up quite often. She brings it up. Wow. I just don't get it. Oh, look at Capone. Maybe it was you. Yeah, you got me, Capone. It was me. Oh my God. Maybe it was me. I mean, I'm sure I've been accused, Capone. Everybody. I'm sure everybody here has been accused of making that call. I don't even know if I believe it anymore, dude. To be honest with you, I don't know if I even believe that she didn't make it herself. I just don't at this point. You know what? Since she could accuse everybody, I'm gonna accuse her. How's that? There was one other person, Mega Monster. She used to have a farm. Oh yeah. I really don't doubt that she did it now. I truly don't. She's sick. She's always going to way over the top sexualized situations. Uh Absolutely. Yeah, so burnt toast. I don't know if you met Capone. So I'll formally introduce you guys. Burnt toast. Capone, that's burnt toast. Burnt toast. Uh that's the baby in a suit that goes everywhere kissing Laura's ass and white knighting for her. Capone. Who believes every single word she says. One of her top flying monkeys. He's not even a real member of her Patreon. People pay for him to be a member of her Patreon. So you know, he goes around and does this. Leaves stupid comments, fights all her battles because she's not strong enough and doesn't have a big enough mouth of her own. He's got to go around making himself looking like a fool everywhere for her. Yeah. He's an interesting little fella. Little fella. He's very, very, very loyal to Laura. Yeah. Biggest Laura White Knighter. Yeah, no matter what she does. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if she's telling people to off themselves, accusing, telling people, talking about people's deceased mothers. He's there. He's there, white in white shining armor, fighting for her, fighting for her affection. He's always there. He'll be under yours. He'll be under your comment section soon if he hasn't been there already. Accusing people of crazy shit just like she does, repeating her ridiculous words verbatim everywhere, screenshotting everything you say, filling up his phone. His whole phone is probably right now completely filled, which is my goal, personal goal in life. Since I don't have a job, I made it my life's goal to fill his phone up, take his, every megabyte of space in his phone, and his hard drive. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to add his hard drive into that too. And that's my life's goal right now is to leave so many comments, make him chase his tail in a circle so fast that he gets dizzy. And I take up every megabyte of space on his phone. That is my life's goal. So yeah. It's so funny. Oh, Shannon. It's probably filled with pictures of Laura, beautiful pictures of his wig wearing uh goddess. He prays to her. I wonder if he wakes up every morning and is just like, he's got to check in with her. Hey, Laura, what are we doing today? How many screenshots? Did I meet my per capita, Laura? Did I meet my per capita screenshots? Oh, shit. Like, like the cops do that. They'll like give you like, all right, I need 6 seatbelt tickets. I need a red light ticket and a stop sign. Okay. Go out there and get them, buddy. Laura's like, I need some shit talking comments. At least 2 recordings, okay, of people talking shit about me. And, and I don't know, she might even be like, all right, so I want 2 makeup mobster comments. Get me Amanda Lynn. And you get a pat on the back, Capone. You get a big old pat on the back. Big old pat on the back. And I'll send you a shitty candle. Maybe. Depends on how far away you are. Because if you're too far away, I'm not paying for that shipping. Okay? You got to be on the East Coast. I'm not paying to ship to California. Nope. Sorry. It's not in my budget. Okay? I'm a single mom, for fuck's sakes. I'm a single mom of 3 kids on food stamps. Jesus. who gets $5,000 elective surgery and $800 hair extensions. I can't afford the shipping. All right, can't afford the shipping. So you lose. You lose. I wonder if she threatens him like, oh, I'm gonna have so and so stop paying your Patreon bill, Capone, if you don't go out and get those screenshots for me. Get those screenshots, or you're out of Patreon chat on Discord. Carry on. You could carry on with yourself. How do I make it onto? Oh, you're already there, Burnt Toast. You're there. You are on the list. If you've left a comment about her or said anything negative about her, you're on the list. You're on the list. He's white knighting so hard. It's pathetic and pitiful. Sad little man. Yeah. I liked him too, I just feel so sorry for him. He's, like, I don't, like when you're in a abusive relationship and shit, you don't see how abusive it is until you're out of the relationship. Like, he's like in the relationship still, so he's not really understanding fully how stupid he looks. When he gets out, he'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to do that. Because like we've all been there, I'm embarrassed that I was friends with her. So I can imagine how he's going to feel. Because I didn't even go that hard. I mean, this dude literally never tells her she's wrong. Never. And like, really, what kind of friend is that? Because a real friend is going to tell you when you're wrong. He just doesn't believe in that. He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. Don't start me on that, please. I can't support this. No voice chat this week, Capone? No. There's going to be a Discord meeting tonight. Like, I feel bad for him, because it's like, he just doesn't get it, man. He doesn't question. A lot of them don't. Like, you have to start questioning at a certain point in time. Is it her or is it everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Is it everybody else? Like, if you could sit there and defend recording people at a funeral, okay, which I would never do, you have to question, like, why are all these people getting so upset about that? Why are all these new people coming around and getting upset about that? Because it's not right. Yeah. Mandatory mod meeting. Bring your wrenches. You don't know who might be getting their little wrench taken away. He gets in trouble too when he does this. That's the funny part about it. But she'll be like, get out of there. And then one of the other ones will tag team and come in. Happens almost every time I'm live. It's crazy. Did she, like, Capone, nobody's going to hurt you in here, buddy. Nobody's going to hurt you. It's only online, All they can do is say some words. Nobody's going to actually hurt you, though, buddy. Come back in. Drag. Silva's made me do it. Oh, somebody sent me a video. Actually, that person yesterday. Another person that's like, oh, wow, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This person's fucked up. But no, there must be something wrong with him, right? It's not her. It's him. It's him. It's all of us. We're all in the wrong here. Crapone, where are you at? Those haters are talking shit again. For no reason. For no reason. Why is my life so fucking interesting? Why is it so fucking interesting? I don't get it. It's simple. Don't watch if you don't like it. Everyone is wrong but her. Textbook narc. Yeah, she, like, is the textbook. I don't get it. How long will it be before the fake tears come? Oh, man. I can't tell you how cringy I felt. Somebody played that. And I was like, oh, I hear myself. And I'm like, oh, trying to make her feel better. And I'm like, ugh. I was kind of quiet because I was shocked that she was like crying. But yeah, I was cringing hearing that yesterday. Just cringing. Just cringing. And like, you know what? I could prove that even while I was friends with her, there was times where I would text other people and be like, dude, is she serious right now? What is she doing? This isn't gonna like help her. Or she's making things worse for herself. Or why is it, she's gotta start thinking to herself, you know, like she's gotta start thinking to herself, she's making things worse. You know what I'm saying? She's got to start thinking to herself that she's actually making things worse. Like there's proof of that out there. I could prove it at least. I'm sure other people can too. Because I would just be like, what the fuck is she doing right now? Thank you, November Rain. Yeah. I'd be like, what the fuck is she doing right now? I can't support this. Or this is bad. Or this is not going to end well for her. You know, I felt like I was watching her, knowing what other people were going to say about her. And then there were times where I tried to save her from herself and it wouldn't work. And that's really frustrating. And I know that some of the people that support her understand that still. I know that they understand that still. And she'll do these little things where she'll make like she's changing. And we all know she's really bad at taking advice from people. Really bad. But she'll make it like she's changing and like starting to understand. But that always is temporary just to hold on to people. It's temporary. So right now she's doing it right now. She's, doing the whole like, oh, I'm out of the drama. I'm out. I'm not talking about it. I'm not discussing these fucking losers, assholes, pieces of shit. I'm not discussing them. I'm not fucking responding to these fucking low life loser pieces of shit that are below me. I'm not responding to them at all. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, no, she's not. She's totally not responding because, she says that she's not. She says she's not, so she's not. It must mean she's not. She's not responding just because she says she's not. But like in her, like they don't realize that like and I can't believe I even have to explain this to grown ass fucking adults, but like, I don't know if they've noticed, but like in her non-response, she's, taking shots at people and responding, you know, I don't know why I have to explain this to grown ass adults again, but you do. She's like, I'm not responding to these low life rejects, bottom of the barrel losers. I'm not responding to them at all. I'm not responding to this guy who is gay and likes to fuck animals. I'm not responding to him, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like taking these shots at people while she's not responding. But they don't pick up on that. And then they go around, like you saw this morning. This morning, just an hour or so ago, that, they're like, she doesn't talk about you. And their excuse is always, she's just responding. It's not her. She's not starting it. She's. Ugh. Ugh. Laura said the other day, she's seen anyone on her channel, on someone's channel she hates, she's blocking them. Sorry, but not sorry. What she tries to control people. Wait a second, Christina, she tried to control people so much to the extent that she actually puts her chat now in subscriber mode and then makes it so that you have to be a subscriber of hers for like an hour, like a certain extended period of time, so that she can't have, that's how much control she wants over people. She wants to control every little tiny bit of it. That's how much control she needs. Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. And she does talk about me. She does. Here's the difference, okay? why she probably doesn't say as much is because I'm not a piece of trash, you know, like who has these, like, who makes like horrible decisions and does, you know, really stupid things. So like, there's not much you could say about me, which she's proven. I mean, her, you know, vocabulary is limited to begin with, but there's not much you could say about me. So, you know, it's limited. It's limited. I don't put that, you know, I don't put out all these ridiculously stupid details about myself and do it really, you know, make incredibly bad decisions and put it out on the internet, you know? So there's not much you can say about me in that sense. You know, she repeats the same few things about me because that's all she could really, you know, use against me. Other than that, there's not much else she can, you know, she can say. There's not much else. I don't make myself look like an asshole on the internet. Like I don't do that. I don't, you know, tell people I got fired for not having empathy. You know what I'm saying? Like I live a pretty normal life. How much do I have left to fulfill your quota? So like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Quota. Did I say per capita? I meant quota. Where did that come from? Oh my God, Laura's taking over my brain. I'm misusing words. You know, like there's not much you can say because I just don't, you know, make myself look like a total fucking fool. But yeah, she does talk. I mean, she took responsibility yesterday for having my channel mask flagged. She literally took responsibility for it, for having my channel mask flagged. So she should expect this. She should expect it. She wanted to take responsibility. So she should expect this. I gave her a chance. Honestly, because you were friends at a time, so I would watch you both. But hearing all these god awful things and being her being MGL's lapdog, yeah, hard pass on that. Yeah, right. She, oh, geez, life dehydrated. I like that. Yeah, she, you know, she put herself out there for the criticism to, you know, being her lapdog. I mean, this woman's right in the throes of getting criticized by all these new creators. So Laura decides to like push harder and put herself right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it. She's like, hey, let me just throw myself. Why? Because you guys saw it. I'm going to show you guys something, okay? And then I'm going to have to get off of here. But I'm going to show you guys this real quick, okay? Because this says everything to me. This fucking says everything. Here. Right here. Let me pull this out so I can screen share it. Share screen. Okay. This video, I'm not going to play it. I just want to show you something on this video right here. This is the thumbnail. Let me go down. This is the thumbnail. Where'd it go? Hold on a second. Where'd the thumbnail go? It should be right next to the video. Hold on a second. My thing's like taking forever to load up. Hey, all right. You know what? I'll just do it like this because I can't find the thumbnail for some reason. Here's the thumbnail. It's this video. You guys see the thumbnail? Let me get this comment off. See this thumbnail right here? The second one in. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Okay? That right there tells me everything I need to know about her. There's no... did you say that she strike you? Wait, hold on. Your thing just got... yeah, she said she's going to strike everybody. So she's going to strike everybody. All right. So it says there's no such thing as bad publicity. That says everything that I need to know right there. That just tells you she searched for that thumbnail and she was like, yes, this is it right here. Because she truly believes that. She truly believes that there's no such thing as bad publicity. Right? So to go along with everything else that she does, where she just throws herself into these situations, She acts like she doesn't understand consequences or how the internet works yet, after being on for over 10 years now and having the same issues for 10 years. Because if you go back into her main channel and go back to her Making a Murderer video, she was having the same issues just with different people, right? If you go all the way back, you'll see it. But she doesn't care about the quality of people that she attracts. She doesn't care about, like for instance, when she's in MGL's chat plugging her candles, right? And then tells me, oh, well, my incredible marketing skills got me 8 candle sales or whatever it was, and I'm just using them. She doesn't care. She doesn't care where the customers are coming from. She doesn't care about being surrounded by quality people or having quality content or, being known as a quality person. It's as long as she's known, as long as she's out there, as long as she's getting subscribers. It doesn't matter where they come from, who they are, as long as she's getting something out of it. You know what I'm saying? She don't care. It's like wearing cheap jewelry, It's like, well, I don't care because it's still jewelry. No, but I don't care that it's going to turn my fucking, neck green. It's still jewelry, right? That's Laura for you right there. There's no such thing as bad publicity. She enjoys it all. She enjoys all publicity, any publicity, especially bad publicity, because she wants the notoriety, she wants to be notorious. So you can't make this shit up. Capone. Whoa, Lisa. Excuse me. Excuse me. Capone. Excuse me. Don't talk to Lisa like that. I gladly pick on people who threaten to arrest people. Who the fuck? What? Hold on. I missed that on my little rant. Dolls, if you keep making threats, you're going to get in trouble one day. That sounds like a threat to me, Capone. That sounds like a threat to me. Mm-hmm. Right. What's funny is how she has this little block that says her people don't come in to troll us. And here we are. Here we have unknown Capone troll. Yeah, he always does. Her people don't troll us under their own names except him, which, yes, you do. So yeah. Capone, please don't threaten people in my chat. It's not a good look, dude. The little baby in the mafia suit, that's not really who you are, okay, dude? Like, just letting you know. That's not your real... You're not really in a mafia, purple mafia. That's not a real thing, dude. Really. I think you need a reality check, my friend. Oh, he absolutely has other accounts. Absolutely. He was talking about the art. Yeah, please don't mess with dolls, Capone. Please. Yeah. Ugh, it's so bad. So bad. Call me full on, Amanda. I have 10 accounts. I'm going to work to fill that camera roll up. Yeah, I think we all should. I'm going to fill I'm telling you, that is my goals in life. You know what, Capone? You're going to have to buy the $9.99, 2 terabytes of extra storage. Okay. That's how many comments I'm going to leave. And that's how many screenshots you're going to have to take. I will be under every video about her leaving comments. Just so you have to chase your tail. Eggplant parm and taking more screenshots sounds awesome. Yeah, he blocked all of us to stay and talk crap. Oh, jeez. Jesus. I just can't. Wait a second. Is this like a repeat of like when Tiffany came in the chat the other day and said that she saw Keith talking to himself? Is it one of those? Drinking Yahoos with fingerprints on everything. I mean, some choose a hobby like stamps or Netflix. No shade. Oh, man. Oh Lord. It's and you know what's so funny? I just gotta point this out. She's always like, ugh, fucking men. These men are picking on women. I mean, not for nothing. I'm just gonna put this out there too. Laura, you talk about the corn in your shit and all those other things. That's men tend to like that's not very feminine. So men coming after you, they probably feel like they're going after another man. I mean, because the way you talk sometimes is completely like just manly, But anyway, but it's okay that Capone, or I guess she doesn't look at Capone as a man, because it's okay if he's everywhere coming after women, right? In her chat, coming into other people's chats. That's not a man coming after a woman, right? It's not a man coming after a woman. Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, Dave used to go after women too, but she didn't mind that. She didn't mind that. Only when it's a man coming after her does she mind it. She's got these like archaic views, on men and women. It's like unbelievable. Men are supposed to like be our fucking slaves. I'll never forget that because like she when she was trying to kiss certain people's asses back in the day, Brian was her friend and she completely just went against him. She's like, men shouldn't go after women. Like, she used that excuse only when it's convenient for her, not when it's for other people. Capone coming after me, watching like my fucking other, personal channel has nothing to do with this community and bringing it up here. Things that I went through in my personal life that I never told him that he's bringing here. That's okay. That's okay in that case. So it's either she doesn't look at him as a man or the rules only apply to her. But I think it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. She said Robbie wasn't like a real man. Wow. Wow. Do you get the royal duty of picking the cord out of Laura's poo? Capone, tonight you have to pick the cord out of my shit. Okay? Oh my God. Cheetos encrusted fingers having to take moments away because he's getting heated and needs to calm himself down, right? He has to like get up and like breathe because he's so mad. Ugh. How could they say these things about my queen? About my wig wearing queen? Corn in her shit queen. The corn in my shit comment just gets me every time. I just can't with that. You're not worth the corn in my shit. That sounds like something a drill instructor would fucking say to like, to his subordinates. Like, you're not worth the corn in my shit. Pile. I can't. Private Pile. You're not worth the corn in my shit. Oh my God. I can't with the corn shit. I just can't. The corn in my shit. Where'd you come up with that? Oh my God. It is so gross. It's disgusting. It's so gross. It's like, no woman should say that. No man wants to think about a woman's shit, let alone think about the corn in it. Like, yeah. Drop and give me 20. Maybe one day you'll be promoted to Molly's shit too. Oh, she will gladly shit on camera for you. She will gladly do that. She will gladly take her fucking camera into the bathroom with her and shit. And shit. And pee. F Bob Bob. You're not worth the corn in my shit. I just can't with that. I can't. Oh, Jesus. Like, Laura, why is the corn in your shit worth anything? Seriously. I'm just. Oh, shit. You're not worth the protein in my urine. Oh, Jesus. I just can't. You're not worth the hairs on my chin. You're not worth the wax in my ears. It's like, Molly, be like, I'm gonna talk while I sheet. Oh, dude, it's fucking gross. Yes, Lisa, not just peed on camera once, but like multiple times. Multiple times. She loves doing it. There was one time she was on Dave's panel and she had the camera like turned on. And she put the phone down on the floor. So you were like, you got a nice view looking up her nostrils while she peed. And then there was another time somebody clipped it recently. And it's like, dude, God, that is gross. That is vile. Absolutely vile. To pee on camera. Well, people are watching. She can't have corn anymore. So, yeah, it's going to have to be, you're not worth the baby food in my shit. You're not worth the fucking processed Slurpees. I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think Capone's got plenty. Her Discord is going to be popping tonight. It's going to be on fire. This Discord's on fire. Pinto beans. You're not worth the protein shakes in my shit. She can't eat anything anymore. She's definitely going to have to come up. Did you see the Adderall dust in her nose? Where, monkey? She has to save money. She needs it for important stuff. Hair surgery. Yeah. Yeah. You know, got to have those hair extensions. Yeah, that's why he can't talk. He's taking so many screenshots. He can't type and screenshot at the same time. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah, Purple Rain, I had to mute for a second. I'm gonna have to end this in a moment. I keep saying that, but man, it's hot out today. Whew, it's hot. The season of corn is starting here. Yeah, she makes me never want to eat corn again. That's for sure. That is for sure. No more corn for me. Thanks. How many cats died to make her hair extensions? I don't know, but what I do know is that if you're gonna get hair extensions, uh, you need to get ones that match, or at least dye them to match. Have your hairdresser. If you're gonna spend that much money on your hair, fucking $800. That shit better look pristine. That shit better look like it's growing out of your head. You spend $800 to have hair that doesn't even fucking match. I can't make sense of it. The mullet was the best on that video the other day. Oh my God. No shame. Yeah, it's 95 degrees at least. It has to be in the 90s today. It is hot as hell. Oh my God. I'm dying. Like my house doesn't even feel, the air conditioner isn't even like fully working. Come on, Snoop. I need a pool. Ooh, that's where I should go. I should go to the pool. I should go to the pool. All right, I'm gonna have to end this. Snoop, water balloon. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do water balloons. I'm dying. I'm dying. And anyway, go ahead, Snoop. Yeah, Snoop does need a full P day. Thank God for air conditioning, central air, because it's hot. I'm gonna pour myself a big old glass of iced tea right now and have a water balloon fight. So, hope you guys enjoy your day. And Alexa talks like Snoop Dogg. Get out of here. I have to try that. How do you do that? Wait, I want to do that. How do you do that? Get out of here. How do you make her do that? Where's my Alexa? Hold on. Hold on. I want to make that happen. Alexa, talk like Snoop Dogg. Alexa, you awake? Alexa, talk like Snoop Dogg. I think my Alexa's sleeping.
This might answer your question. According to Wikipedia,
No,
Greek
Alexa,
is an
stop.
independent branch.
All right, forget it. Not working. I'll have to get the details from you. Oh, you just say Snoop. Wow, my Alexa would be going crazy though, because Snoop, because my dog. She sells candles, so she doesn't have to report all her income, so she could stay in the bracket. Yeah, well, she's gonna have to report it eventually because, she's being paid over the internet. So there's gonna be a paper trail of income. But all right, anyway, I'm gonna end this and go cool off. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you sometime in the near future. All right, I'm out.